Hello and welcome to the Gags Tandon show. How you guys doing? How you doing, Jack? You all right after that?
Need to lie down, lad. I do need to lie down after that, mate. Disappointing to say the least. Yeah,
It was a
so
bit of a
disappointing.
nightmare in the end. But
Yeah,
I think when you get yourself in a position to win,
yeah.
it becomes a bit like you kind of drop 2 points. But I was, to be honest, at the point of 1-1, I felt like I would take a draw. When it was 1-1 and we weren't
Yeah,
playing very well in the second half at all.
yeah,
I was going to take a 1-1 at that point because we were just shit. Let's be honest. We were just absolutely rubbish. And then when you look at the game overall, let me ask you directly, do you think we deserve to win from how we played? Seriously.
the way we played, no, but games are won in moments, as you said there, mate. Like it
Well,
is moments. Like them, we'll get through. There's a lot of them,
we
really.
drew it in the moment.
Yeah. So, but still,
Yeah.
hindsight, 7 points clear at the top of the league, mate. Long way to go. I think the one thing that we didn't go into tonight's game and we didn't lose. Of course, Everton will be made up. That's their Champions League final tonight.
Well, you could see the way
Yes,
they were celebrating at the
celebrating.
end. The ref was absolutely abysmal in this game. Absolute
Disappointing.
disgrace. But we
Mm.
also are kind of falling into the trap of that we can't
Arsenal.
play. We can't play like we can't play teams when they do the long ball against us when they play this type of football. And I think we're really missing a Fabinho type DM in the middle to support Ibu and Verge. That was Verge's worst performance in years. I
Yeah,
think it
he
was
was.
his worst performance in years. So like we can feel sick all we want, right? And it does, you know. Wait up. Let's put some of these up here.
Yeah, chat's gonna be popping off tonight as
Yeah,
well.
mate. You know what? That type of stuff is disgusting. And like, to be honest, when they come to Anfield, they're gonna get fucked. Like completely.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't even see that. I didn't even see
yeah,
that.
AG, everyone's feeling sick really, but
Mm.
I think we probably, it always feels bad when you concede a last minute goal like at Newcastle. But let's be honest, we were shit.
Yeah,
We were shit.
yeah,
No way am I getting it that we deserve to win that game. Like we did not. It was going to be a smash and grab.
yeah.
Literally, I typed everywhere. I was typing in my WhatsApp with my
In the
mates. I was
Discord.
typing in Discord. It was smash and grab
Yeah,
because we weren't outplayed by any means. I'm
no.
just saying we didn't deserve, we didn't create enough.
Yeah,
And then
like that.
even after we scored, we controlled the game until they banged heads.
Yeah.
They went to kiss each other. It was early Valentine's for them. Early Valentine's turned out to be their lucky charm because they ended up going over the other side. And guess what? We did not handle that very well. Yes, there's a chance, the push in the back of Ibu could have been called a foul, but they're not gonna give it,
Yeah.
because
It's.
yeah.
I wanted at the back end of that game there, Gags. Like the aggression at the full time whistle. Where was that in the last 20 seconds of the game? I was screaming on the watch along, like with chat and everyone. I was just saying, go through a man, take a yellow card, just stop the play, get a free kick or whatnot.
Nunez was trying,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
just go through him, just take a cynical yellow card. But
Away fans were singing, "We won the league at Goodison Park far too early." Yeah, for that. Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
One positive that we have a game on Sunday. Shake this up. Absolutely. Like,
yeah,
it's not the end of the world. Like, I think we just need a bit. It just feels bad, right? Because this is a freebie. This game was for us. It would have been nice to go 9 points clear, but
yeah,
it's effectively 8 points clear with goal difference, guys.
yeah.
So, like, it's a point difference. Like, seriously, that's how it works. So, honestly, with the goal difference we got against this lot, we just got to go and win against Wolves, and then we got real tough 3 games again. So, if you think this was tough, we got Villa away and we got City away. Maybe those are a bit better because their managers like to play football.
Yeah.
So it suits us more. This was just all long ball, but I've got a feeling Everton are going to be, Aston Villa are going to be doing the very similar thing in playing like this, and maybe Wolves will try the same as well. So I'm not sure what Mr. Wild says. No, we're still shit. Yeah, we were still shit. I mean, but we're not. That's fine. it's still not a bad thing. We can get over it. Like I said, everybody wanted to win, Jack. Everybody.
It's we got sucked into their style of play though, mate. Like it's like whatever time like team you're playing or that we got sucked into their wormhole of playing absolute long balls and all that. It's so frustrating. When you play a team of that quality that Everton are, they're awful. Like, but we got sucked into their style of play as we've done over the last couple of seasons in certain games where just all we had to do was keep hold of the ball, keep that ball ticking over. We had 5 minutes left to go. It looked like it was plain sailing, and then it doesn't help when Oliver or Fergie, whoever it was, put half an hour left to go on the full time whistle, an extra time anyway. But it's this is what it's got to be. I'm hoping whatever happened with Slot, hopefully it's not that kind of gets overturned, but we'll find out in the referee's report after and probably tomorrow, whatever happens there. But today, like games like today, mate, Gags and chat, hopefully this Harvard's in there, like the body language and everything for the next couple of weeks and next couple of months, because just saying, lads, remember that game against Goodison? What he's done there? Don't allow yourselves to get drawn into the petty antics in and around any game for that matter, come what the end of the main.
I think Everton played their game,
Yeah.
right? That was gonna happen. We have to accept those things are gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
But the referee was awful. Absolutely awful. Don't get me started on Rio Ferdinand. What a twat. Like, I wouldn't have thought I'd miss Macca on comms, because Macca's an awful commentator, but I missed Macca on comms today.
I don't get why they had out like Ferdinand on. I don't get why.
What was the need of having Ferdinand on? It's just to rile us up, I think. Yeah. Honestly, it's just to rile Liverpool fans up, I think, at the moment is what is going on, which is fine. I just, I mean, I wish there was an alternative commentary bloody option on some of these games, because it's just awful at the moment.
Join our watch-alongs anyway. Join our watch-alongs.
Yeah, I was watching the watch-along as well, to be honest. It's Oliver. Normally, I think, I just that Mo foul at the end of the game as well. When he was just pulled down in the corner, it was just, some of the stuff was just, it was just stupid. He was giving yellow cards for no reason. Like Bradley was getting. How much were they diving in the first half as well? Everton.
Oh yeah, a couple of Oscars
got and stuff. I mean, he went off injured, poor chap. I don't, I feel sorry for anyone who gets a serious injury, but he was diving all over the place.
He kicked the ground, and that was deemed as a foul. I don't get it, but he's meant to be the best referee in England, but I think he let. I've never seen Oliver have a game like that. He's had some bad games, but the whole emotion, it was disappointing to say the least. He needs to do better in this type of environment, a hostile environment. But yeah, sadly, he had an absolute shocker today, and he just allowed, as soon as he starts getting those yellow cards out, Gags, he doesn't help himself, doesn't help his line. It just makes the game so much more difficult for himself, really.
Ruined the game. And I thought, to be honest, when the subs came on, they made us better. I thought Curtis was just helped us keep the ball. I thought Trent was much better with the ball. We just looked way more potent. We didn't create much more, let's be honest. And that's why I keep saying I don't think we deserve to win. I don't think there was a deserve. I think it's just the manner of the draw that hurts, because we got ahead. It would have been amazing to have that smash and grab, because it felt like one. Just didn't feel like we were. Everybody that was watching up until we got ahead was saying that was an awful performance from us. I just think we need to remember that was a really shit performance from the Reds before we say we were robbed. We were awful, guys. It was awful from us. It was really bad. It was a really bad performance, guys. It's like, wake up, wake up. Yes, you might feel robbed, but did we really deserve to win?
No. And statistically, quickly run through them. I'll go through a couple of them anyway. Total shots for Liverpool 6 to Everton's 10 tonight. Shots on target, Everton had 3. Liverpool had 4 shots on target. Big chances for Everton tonight. They had 1, and obviously big chances for Liverpool 2. Possession wise, 63 to Everton's 37. But as those stats do indicate, it was absolute dire. And the top end of the pitch for both sides were appalling. That first goal in which we conceded, how even on a Sunday League pitch, you'd be very stretched to see that, really, in regards to just Liverpool's high line, Bradley playing them on any level of football. You can't be allowing a simple ball through the middle of your defense like that. Really
No.
disappointing.
And Jan saying he listens to Jack and he ain't listening to Rio. Very nice of you, bud.
There we go. Yeah, nice one.
And Everton always cheating.
the stadium of boo.
Yeah, it's
So
just
nice.
booze. They acted like they won the Champions League. It was hilarious. I mean, we were all gutted at full time. We're all gutted when that goal goes in. We're all praying for the offside or the foul to be given. There's no way they were going to do it though, because they want drama. The Premier League is a corrupt organization. We have to remember that. They want this to go to last day. They don't want Liverpool to win this with 5 weeks to go. They can't afford that, because then the Premier League viewing comes down at the end of the season for everything, and the Champions League viewing goes up, and they can't afford that, right? So they can't make the decision. I don't think it was offside personally, but the foul could have been given. If it was us, I reckon it would have been given. So, but then again, that withstanding, we didn't deserve to win. We were really bad. I think, like, when you have a player like Verge have his worst game of the season, it was shocking from Verge today. Sometimes letting the ball bounce, clearances that were awful. I mean, have we got the XG of this game? I'm sure it's not going to be good.
The expected goals for Everton was 0.98 to Liverpool 0.65.
Dude, Liverpool didn't get past one expected goal today.
So that's
Liverpool, the league leaders, the ones that you think should be 9 points clear, didn't get past one expected goal in creation. That's awful. And Everton were better than us on XG.
Yep.
Sorry. Endo's not going to change anything, Eric, on that. The ball's getting punged in to the box. What's he going to do? What's Endo going to do there? They went round. They weren't going through the middle. That's where Endo's going to help.
There's
literally 1 minute to go.
That was a company. Well, hopefully it's not a company-esque goal. But Tarkowski, if he hits that 99 times out of 100, he blasts that over the bar. But for somehow, a bit like when Phil Jagielka whacked one from all those years ago at Anfield. This is one of them. Once in a blue moon, literally. But we go again, Red. 7 points clear. I think that's got to be the bigger story. Not to panic. We've got 7 points clear. Plenty big games on the horizon, not just for Liverpool, but for Arsenal as well.
Agree. The only lucky bit, I mean, not sure Diaz through the middle works. Me either. I don't know what it's adding. I don't know why he's going to continue doing this slot. Probably because we're ahead, but it's going to start costing us points soon if Jota doesn't start really. And also, this is the point, right? The foul when they banged heads, that was the luckiest thing that could have happened to Ev, because that's where it was going to get. We were so under control, and it would have been game over. There should have been a foul earlier given to Mo before Everton scored this game. How was that not given? Again, this is the thing. I don't get some of the decisions from Oliver. We're awful. We're awful. Jan's still very positive. The live birds flying. Look, we are 7 points clear. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy that we didn't win. I'm not happy. I'm absolutely distraught that we conceded last minute and it's gone that way. But I think the draw probably was the fair result in the long term. It just hurts. Like the Newcastle game, it just hurts when it's last minute, and it could have been managed better from our players. The likes of Virgin, Ibu could have done better. Darwin, just let them go. Like, if you, just as I was doing the commentary on Discord with this, I was typing away, and Darwin just let them walk past him to go wide, and I was like, foul him. What the fuck are you doing? And then the cross comes in, and they score, and I'm like, so it's our own fault, really, at times that we don't manage these situations. And people are going to keep saying here, corruption, and we've been robbed. We don't help ourselves, lads.
Yeah.
We don't.
It's our own. Just do a Diego Simeone, take a yellow card. Even if, as I said on Watch Along, if they're through on goal, take the red cards, as long as it stops the transition. There we go. Got there eventually. The transition, just stop it. But as we said, Gags has said there, mate, in chat, you can't be very passive, allowing them to cross the ball, allowing them to pump balls into your box, because Tarkowski was going to do that. But just over the course of a 38-game season, whoever wins the league deserves to win it over that. The game and the league wasn't going to be won and lost on a game like tonight. It's going to be done over the 38-game season. It's how we react now to very much this game and just keep on getting back onto the 3 points. And thankfully, it's only a couple of days that we play Wolves, so back again. Straight
Everton has the bus tour around the city tomorrow. So funny. It was a hard game to watch. It wasn't a good game. It was awful to watch. Like I said, it wasn't Liverpool playing football. It was literally a fight. And we did last the fight. Let's be honest. I don't think it was like they just run over us or anything like that. They were hardly brilliant themselves. I don't think Everton deserved to win either. Let me be clear. I don't think they created enough or did enough. It wasn't like we were hanging on or anything. It's just that we didn't do enough. We just couldn't get at them. It was just it felt like a team of Hendersons out there at one point when they were just popping the ball up, going upwards, just hoofball. What's going on?
Yeah, Gags, your chat was the 2 red cards at the full-time whistle.
Yeah, 3.
Oh,
Slot got red as well.
Jones
got a red. Jones got a red. Dakura got a red. Well,
I completely missed that Jones one.
Yeah, 2 of them were yellow, so they got second yellow. So it's a 1-game ban for Dakura and
Slot's a
Slot's got a
straight
straight red, so probably 3 match.
Yeah, so that's annoying though.
So he's gonna miss. Wolves, Aston Villa, and City.
Yeah. Just of course. Just be here for another half an hour.
Why did we do that though? Why did Slot do that? It's done. Just stop. Have a chat afterwards. Like everyone knows, Oliver was terrible. Oliver was terrible in the whole game. Forget the last minute. It was nothing to do with him last minute. That's an offside decision. I don't think he got anything wrong in the last minute. The last minute is on us, not managing the game. It's on us. Let's not call it robbed. Why are we robbed? Where's the robbing? Who stole something?
Yeah, no, it was us. We got Van Dijk turned.
Everyone.
Van Dijk turned into prime Lovren tonight. That can't be helped, sadly.
I don't think this is right, Asger. I don't think we could be 10 points ahead before Arsenal play. Arsenal play on Saturday, right?
Let's have a little look on the fixtures.
Arsenal play on Saturday. Before us. We play on Sunday, surely.
Us on. Yeah, we play on Sunday, was I say? Arsenal play on the Saturday, is it? Arsenal playing the Saturday. Yeah. Arsenal the early kickoff away at Leicester. So
they're gonna batter them.
Yeah, they're gonna 5-0 them then.
Yeah, they're gonna batter them. I don't think we should be expecting anything from Arsenal. Arsenal got a few easy games, I think.
Yeah.
They play on Saturday. So yeah, that's good. Sorry, you got that one wrong, buddy. Yep. We cannot have Oliver ref another game. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think there was anything like egregious. I just think there was. I think it was just a real bad performance from him. He was just didn't have control of a hot game. I think it's a game where the fans actually got to Oliver as well. He was going with what the Everton fans were doing. It was a great atmosphere. It was actually a brilliant game to for a neutral to watch. It was just like
proper Premier League, proper derby.
No, proper Merseyside derby, old school derby. This was an old school Merseyside gritty derby where I thought we held up well in the fight. They didn't bully us at all. What we couldn't handle was the long ball stuff, up in the air type stuff. We couldn't keep the ball down. And they pressed us well. We just couldn't keep the ball down. You know what the worst bit was as well, Jack? We'll get to some more of these. We'll only know how good it is in the next 4. Absolutely big reaction needed for Wolves. AG, what doesn't help is that we could have done with a win here because we've got some real tough ones coming up with Villa and City and Newcastle, right? And even the Wolves game, I think they won their last one. So they're it's just not very good. So I think what I was going to say to you, Jack, was that we were trying to do all these flicks and tricks, right, in that game, step overs and things like that, where it's like, I was just like, keep the bloody ball, Reds. Keep the ball. Play it round the back. Play it round the wings. If you can't go nowhere, go all the way round the wings again. Knacker the bastards out. They were going to get knackered if we just keep the ball. We were doing too many flicks and tricks. We were trying to be too smart. Everything was getting broken down. It was really dumb football. We were making stupid fouls. Some brainless. It was brain dead Liverpool today. They were so brainless at times, mate.
The fouls, as you said, mate, all of us, even the old travelling cop tonight and everyone ran the way watching that game. The fouls, you'd even seen Slot like that in the first half. He's going to be going absolutely ballistic a full time. He's just got himself sent off. He's even let his emotions off his own players go on to over. He's probably Klopp's probably we'll find out what he said in the next 12 hours or whatnot. But I don't think it was really pleasant, whatever Slot said anyway. But it was, just needless 6-5 yard, 20-yard pump balls. And this is not just for tonight, mate, in terms of what Liverpool need to do better. Facilities wise, in terms of the midfielders, we've got the ability to play with the ball. You mentioned before we come on air, mate, Curtis Jones' ability he was doing so well. And obviously Curtis and Núñez on the second goal done really well in terms of in and around the penalty area. Shows probably the best bit of composure between them.
We played much better when Curtis and Trent came on. I have to admit, we were really good when they came on. But, mate, this extra 3 minutes thing, I don't think it was. I was actually watching the count, and there was 1 minute and 20 seconds left when the guys collided. Yeah. And when we restarted, literally 98 minutes was 1 minute and 20, I think. I think, no, it wasn't 98. They scored at 97 something, right? So it was in 98. So, yeah, going up to 97 was the point, and they literally just scored after that. So when a team's attacking, the ref's never going to blow. So I don't think it was an extra 3. I think it was just about right. It might have been a few seconds over, but I don't think it was egregious as what we're saying. So
I can't. I was going to say, guys, I can't wait until watch my goal reaction on that. I spent the last 10 minutes shouting, blow the whistle.
Oh, you're going to be on all those.
I love it. It's good. It's good exposure for Anfield Index.
It is. You're going to be on all those things. It's fine.
For the advertising.
Yeah, the refs in England are not good enough. We know that. We should be outsourcing the referees, because then they're not fans of clubs. 2, there's not a big old boys club going on like there is now. I do not trust PGMOL, whatever the name is. I just don't trust them at all. Ahmed has a great point. We're 7 points clear. Even when we play badly, we're still better than most. Everton celebration drawing against us was pathetic. Agreed. Big time pathetic. But they scored a last minute goal. It's going to happen. Everyone celebrates a last minute goal. We mentor this. And when it's a derby, they're going to go mad. So, it's one of those things. I think we could probably understand them going a bit nuts. Doucouré going to the Liverpool fans and doing that shithouse move, and he almost got knocked out for it by Curtis. Big up Curtis Jones, though. Get the F in, Curtis. Love it. Love the fire. Love the passion. Take the 1 game ban. Come back at Villa. Kick Villa's ass, lad. That's what we want. So get a nice rest beating him up.
Score the winner against Villa, and then put up your shirt and have a picture of Doucouré on it. There we go. Take the yellow card.
I can't wait till Doucouré comes to Anfield. Gets absolutely battered. And hey, Anfield, for the Everton game, make it hell for these guys. Make it absolute hell. 5-0 drubbing is what I want for these boys. They absolutely deserve a flipping hiding for their reactions. But
when is that? Is that not too
April,
far?
I think. Or is it March? Not sure.
Let's hope we give them a guard of honor by that time.
Well, I actually just want to say I don't think anything because of this, the way we're playing and the way that teams can do this to us and play against us like this. I don't think there's any chance. I was being really positive last week about guards of honors and that we could, if we beat Everton, well, guess what? We didn't beat Everton. So if we beat Everton's happened, it's not there.
Six fixtures away, 2nd of April. So it's not too far away. The second reverse fixture on that, mate.
It's win-win. Liverpool win the league, Everton get a draw.
So I told the Everton fans that we do what we're hoping.
Sell Jota, Núñez, Diaz in Musiala. Yeah, as if Musiala's going to come to us, dude. Like, come on.
Especially if he's lost that derby.
What? Don't forget, washed Robbo. Robbo was awful as well. Like, jeez, he was so bad. I was begging him to make a forward pass in the first half. He started doing it later, but everything was just. He's turned into Hendo, man.
It's sad the decline that we've seen from Robbo. It is sad.
What a great comment. What a great comment. It was like watching Everton be Everton.
True, Fabian.
Yeah. Worst decision was to bring back Howard Webb. Man United's fan, and one day, yeah, I don't know, things will come out about these guys, I think, and they're gonna like what just happened to Coote. I've got a real feeling that some of these refs are going to get outed one day, and it's going to be bad, and the whole game is going to be questioned. 7-point lead, and Arsenal are not going to catch us. Michael Oliver can go and have his moment now, like he always does. Damo, thank you very much for helping us out. It's 2nd of April, the return. Oh, come on, dude. We didn't get robbed, man. Come on.
We played
It's not a robbing when you don't play well. It's not a robbing. It's a robbing when you play well. You know what was robbed? When Van Dijk got hurt and we scored last minute, and it wasn't even, when I got that Everton, that game was robbed. That was injustice.
And the Diaz goal last season as well against Tottenham.
That's when you get robbed, when we should have beaten Spurs. Yeah. And Curtis got sent off. Did he get sent off in that game?
Yeah, man, Jota got sent off when we had 9 men, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's flipping joke. That's a robbing. This wasn't we weren't good. Can everyone just admit we were not good tonight? This was awful. But the referee was bad too. Both things can be true.
Yeah, can we just even Salah again tonight, as Beth said there, a goal and assist. How frustrating if you're Salah, you've just scored 2 goals in the derby, or goal and assist, set up the first one, and then you've got like our back line just doing that. Like, come on, man. Like, take when Salah over the last couple of years where he scores the worldies against City, we draw that game. Scores a worldie against Tottenham years gone by at Anfield, we draw that game as well. Go up the other end 5 minutes later, concede a penalty. It's like, come on, man. Just show a bit more composure. And you'd like to hope this season, I'm hoping this is the turning point in terms of just learning of what needs to be done in terms of just focus and prioritize and just playing our football. So
it's okay. These games are going to happen, man. These are rough.
We were going to drop points anyway, though, Gags, eventually. So we weren't going to go and like.
I just wish it wasn't against this lot, and I wish it wasn't today. We didn't get robbed. Thanks, Ahmed, and he agrees. We just played badly as well. We got to blame. We got to take some of the ownership ourselves on how we play football. 0.65 xG against this Everton side, who really are shit. And by the way, I got a colleague at work who's an Everton fan, and he was like, if we play anything like we did against Bournemouth on the weekend, we're going to get hammered.
Yeah.
Bournemouth went there and
done the business.
2-0.
Yeah.
We can't beat them, but that's what happens in a derby. They up their level. So you got to understand those things as well. Like it's one of those things. But again, we did not play good enough.
Yeah. So,
Wow, is like, it doesn't matter if we wasn't good. What do you mean doesn't matter? Of course it does. Of course it matters. You win games when you dominate the game and you play well.
Yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Of course it matters. When you don't play well, if you play well, you win that 3-4-1. You don't give them a chance to flipping score an equalizer in the last minute, mate. That's what happens when you play well. Not these fucking shitty 1-goal games when you can actually have a chance in a derby for someone to do that to you. That's what happens when you don't play well. When you play well, you dominate, you win. You win with margins.
And not relying on refereeing decisions to win your games. Like, you play well, you alleviate that noise off the pitch. Because we would come away from this game 3-1 sounds. The referee, no one speaks about the refereeing performance. It's only about Liverpool coming away from tonight, of course. But as Gags has said there, chat, it's our own fault. It's not Michael Oliver's fault that Liverpool are dropping 5-10 yards deeper into our own penalty area on every single occasion for the last 5-10 minutes. I get there's soaking up pressure, then there's doing that again. Like it's just silly. They've got leaders across the pitch for Liverpool. Van Dijk turned into prime Lovren tonight. He did. Ebu was the better centre half out of the two of them anyway, and that's. He was difficult in certain moments, but yeah, I think even Trent when he come on, like the whole Liverpool collective, like Alisson probably had no help in front of him anyway, but even still as a team collective defensively, weren't good enough tonight, and we done the business up front, but in the crucial moments, but yeah.
Yeah, why can't we smash them out? Because it sometimes happens, dude. Yeah. Newcastle, actually, we were brilliant second half when we came back and turned it around against them. So we actually did deserve to win that game. And that was, again, a mistake from our keeper to concede on that one. This time it's mistaken defense and no one tracking. Like I said, if you go watch the goal back, watch Darwin just before it. Not getting close to the player and allowing him to just make an easy pass out to the wing. Sometimes we make mistakes. And SR, the ref did make it about himself. He was awful. Both things can be true. And then Mr. Well, we nicked Brentford short memories. We did. We nicked that one. So there's...
I say small margins though, mate. That's it, Gags and chat, innit? Small margins. This is where in the big moments for the next couple of weeks, next couple of months as well, till now the end of May, even in the Champions League as well. You need to be alert. You need to be switched on every single free kick, every single set piece, everything. Be switched on, Reds. The players are good enough. We've got to this point, and we're 7 points clear. Just keep our heads screwed on. And
this is such a great point. It was fate. The Goodison history was level peggings, because it was literally level on wins at Goodison today. Like this was the decider. If we'd won this, the history of Goodison between the two teams would have been that Liverpool beat them, and that would have gone down real. I mean, it would have been a dream. It would have been great.
Did you?
But now it's leveled.
Have you listened to Dave's Daily Red today, Miss? Oh, listen to it before you go to bed. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I was sat there laughing my head off editing. He goes in on Everton. If you want a bit of fun tonight, chat.
Well, he's going to get fans going at him today. Then.
Oh, it's so part of the game.
Waz has decided to say, jokes aside, how do you not see the remaining games? Yes, absolutely, we can. Like 7 points clear. Like I said, it's effectively 8 points with the goal difference against Arsenal right now. So if they did get leveled up, we're still ahead. So it's like 8 points ahead of them right now, if you count it in that way. And I think we just have to keep. I don't think we get to play like an Everton team away. I don't think Villa are going to play in this way. I don't think the manager plays like that. I don't think Man City are going to play in that way when we go away to them. So I'm hopeful that those away games are a little bit better football that suit us, and we can get a little bit at those teams on counters and things like that. So let's see what happens. This should have been expected by Slot. So it should have been expected by Slot that this was going to be the game today with Moyes and Everton, you know. But Moyes can get into the penitentiary later in the year. Don't worry.
It's only like 5 weeks away. It's not too long.
Yeah, I think some people need to take a break. We were bad. I couldn't pick a man of the match for us, but we still scored 2 goals. Fair enough. Mo probably deserved man of the match just because the assist for Macca's goal was fantastic. Yeah. Amazing header from Macca as well. And then he was in the right place in the right time to put that goal in the back of the net, ball in the back of the net, sorry. So the ref was always going to be a problem. Agreed. Jan is back again. 7 clear. Have to enjoy these times first. It's one match they didn't deserve. Yeah. Proper derby, total shithousery by Everton. Reminded me of 88 Cup final. It was so bad, Arthur. Like it was. I mean, I think we were shithouses as well. I honestly did. I thought we were proper giving them dirty fouls. Bradley, we just wanted to beat Bradley. Everybody's like, Bradley's having a bad game. I was like, Bradley just needs to calm down. He wanted to beat someone up from the start of the game. He was just after them. So it was nice to see that we were giving it as well. It just would have been nice if like the seniors like Robbo and Verge would have had good games. You know, even Kibu for the even Ibu for the first goal. That was poor. Really poor.
Whole back line, like how did they get caught off with that?
You know, so
it's
Virgil Prime Lover, and so happy I could not watch. What? He wasn't that bad. Like he wasn't that bad, fella. Like let's get back down after the thingy. Jan, yes, let's ask this to Jack. Jack, I mean, cost us at the start.
Yeah, it's difficult, mate, isn't it? It's difficult when we all analyse players that we've become so accustomed to watching down the years play at such an elite level, really. Robbo, in this system, the way in which Slot wants him to play, you only have to watch. We all watched Arne Slot on the touchline before half time. He was going ballistic. He was fuming at every single one of them. Just that inability, not just Robbo, but certainly when those full back positions, we know how instrumental it is in the Arne Slot system, stepping into that 6 role, the inverted role, and even dropping out wide and very much bringing that ball forward. I think next 12 months will be very pivotal for Robbo. Obviously, he's got 2 years. I think he's got a year left after the end of this year, maybe. I think there might be a change in the guard in the left back position, mate. It's sad, but at the end of the day, every Liverpool great that's played for this football club has eventually moved on at one stage in their career. But I just hope it doesn't get a lot more difficult for Robbo, and then we're reminding at the back end of this year. Not that we will diminish what he's done because we love him for what he's done, but I just don't want it to go sour, like and him playing far too longer than it was meant to, really, for me. I don't know. How do you feel about Robbo?
I think he can win the league this year and then go. I think that's what should happen with him.
Mm.
I think just because we win it with him in the team doesn't mean we were fantastic. It's been a clear weakness for us that even Everton were trying to easy 1-2s around him. He just gets attracted to the player or the ball so easily right now, man. Like I said this to you last week as well. He's just all over the place. He needs to calm the fuck down. He needs to just take some calmers. Like he was off his tits today, you know? It felt like.
So was I on the watch along.
Felt like he was off his tits today. He was like, dude, calm the fuck down, Robert. Where you going? Stop. But we were poor today. Refereeing was totally abysmal, still points. All of those things are true. We were poor. Refereeing was bad, and we're 7 points clear. So there's a lot there. Bradley was poor. Too many didn't show up. Waz has finally come round. I remember we were gearing up to face Everton before the postponement, and me and my mates were all said we would take a point there. I guess it's a good point. Just annoying. Yes, you're right about the annoying part, but there's context as well. We were shit. When you put your hand on your heart, did you deserve it? No, we didn't. We didn't. So it doesn't, like, it feels bad at the time, but when you look at it and you calm down, we were shit, man. We were fucking shit. Sorry, I keep swearing. I'm going to get told off by all the people at YouTube. Oh,
monetization out the window.
Jeez.
It's disappointing, to say the least. But then, if we come to Goodison, as we said tonight, chat, with 30-odd shots, 25 shots on target, 3 disallowed goals, and we drew that game, then sounds maybe we might have been, but just chat. As Gags says, we weren't good enough, but we go again, 7 points clear. I think we just got to focus on ourselves, doing the business, and that's how we can continue it.
Interesting that Dutch Tree had a bad game. Ultimately, the team did not just play. No, I think Maka had an all right game. Dom was hit and miss too much in this one. He kept on going down for no reason. Like, so weak in some challenges. Like, just hold the ball, lad. Mo didn't get serviced enough. That's the problem. Grav wasn't around. I just think, we got to get back to winning ways. It's not a loss. It probably feels like one, but it's not a loss, guys. It's not. It's a draw, you know. And do you think it matters much that at all? No, it does. Well, actually, you know, what I was going to say, okay, I'm just going to ban someone because obviously they're trying to be a shit house.
It's never nice to, as you said there, Jan, in regards to, as Gags, we'd like to see, I want to see our Arsenal as competitive as possibly can. It's never nice to see any player get injured, even the Everton players tonight. It was not nice to see a clash of heads, and we hope and Dyer comes back full fitness, mate. But yeah,
well, I don't want players to be injured, but if that's happened, I'm not too sad about it. Like, let me be honest. I don't like people getting injured and getting ruled out for the season, but it's Arsenal. If there's anyone I hate more than Everton right now, it's fucking Arsenal. I swore again. Stop me, man. I need to stop swearing.
Gotta swear, Jack.
Monetization is gonna get cut on this show. Like, sorry, folks. I will stop swearing, but I am also angry. We're trying to keep it calm for you folks. There's 4,000 of you on the stream. Can you come over to YouTube?
Get over to YouTube.
Subscribe, please. Yeah. We would love to have you. We also have super chats on. Come and send us a super chat. We'd love you to support us. But answering your question, does it matter? Actually, it does. The reason why it matters, right, is that now whoever comes in for Havertz is going to have to play every game. And the way that they're managing their squad, they're probably going to end up getting injured too.
Yeah.
So they're in a bit of a crux here. They're in a bit of a problem. Like, Saka's probably going to be back. What?
Martinelli's out as well.
Martinelli's out for a month. I mean, they will get stronger towards the end of the season, but will it be enough by then? I think we just got to have to see what happens. I think they've got what are Arsenal's fixtures? They're playing like a week gap at the moment, aren't they? So if we just go to Arsenal for a sec, they got Leicester on Saturday, but then
yes, they have got Leicester away on Saturday. Then they've got West Ham at home. Then they play Forest. Ooh, yeah.
So
Forest
really, the next 2 games they're okay, right? So, but lads, you know what the difference is here? That the Aston Villa game puts us a game ahead of them. So winning this week and winning at Villa is really important because we get, ahead. we're a game. They'll have a game in hand over us. So getting that extra 3 points really puts more pressure on them. Now, when they go to play Forest on the 26th, we're playing Newcastle at home. So again, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Waz, we love it that you turned a corner, bud. Love it. Thank you for joining us. Sorry I was a bit aggro, but just have to get points across. Yeah, sorry. I was reading stuff. Oh, we've got Greg here now. For managers, 1 match ban given straight red card, but it can be extended. Okay, so literally missing the Wolves game, not too bad. Thanks, Greg. For example, if a manager gets aggressive fight, yeah, that's fine. I don't think he got aggressive. He's not an aggressive man. And also disappointing, but should be managing game in that position. Totally agree. Ref was shit, no doubt. Cavana was on VAR as well. Yeah, they're all rubbish. Yeah, EJB, I was saying this, for weeks. We should have won today, but we haven't. We got to own it. Can't. We got to lick our wounds and we got to get ourselves up and go and win against Wolves. That's the main thing now. Arsenal are going to beat Leicester. Leicester got a draw, by the way, with them away 2-2 earlier this season. So we got to hope for some crazy stuff to happen in the Leicester game. I'm not going to hold my breath, but yeah, crazy things happen. I'm not sure I would blame the players too much. It's a derby game under hostile fans and some. I would say that the manager could get it could be better, and we just weren't calm. The players can be calmer. They can be do. If you want to win leagues, you've got to handle that. Yeah.
It's a great point there, Gags and chat, as you allude to. Arne Slot has been one of the most calmest men in the Premier League this season, and it says everything about that man when he's got a red card tonight, because he was absolutely livid. And he over the last obviously. He's been well behaved this season. He has been, and the fact that's taken him over the edge tonight. I think any Premier League manager, any Premier League fan watching that disaster from Oliver tonight, it's an embarrassment to the Premier League, really, in terms of that performance.
Is Gakpo injured?
Is he?
Is that why he went off?
Is that when he? Oh, hopefully he's okay.
Well, that'll be bad. Yeah. That'll be a bad day overall. Thank you so much, Chris, for the super chat again. We really appreciate you. We control our destiny. Just win and beat the dross. That's it, really. That's it. So give it to him, Slot. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see. It's nice to see that. Oh, why didn't I see that? Let's see. Hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
Hope it's nothing serious. But appreciate all of you guys joining us. Loads of you on the stream, 4,000 in total on including Twitter and on YouTube. But we would love you guys to come over to YouTube and join us, please. It would be really nice, and it would help us grow. We're doing really well, and it would be just fantastic. Stop playing Diaz as a striker. I think we talked about this a little bit earlier. He's been rubbish form since he's been played there. I agree. Get him onto the left, and get Jota up top, and let's just see how it goes. If Gakpo is out for a bit, then that's what we do, and we rotate with Chiesa as well. I think Chiesa looked good on the left as well, actually, when he was playing the other day, even though it was Plymouth. But officiating like that can turn any manager. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice if we got Isaac or something like that? That would be lovely, wouldn't it? It's going to cost us a big pot of money, but
he's a dream. We need to get him, mate.
If we got him, it would be amazing.
He wins us league titles, mate. He wins your Champions Leagues.
Imagine his most saves as well.
Yeah. If the Saudis want to buy Nunes, or especially if Nunes does another interview like he did this week.
Hey,
did you see that?
We have Jota and Darwin available. We'll swap you both for Isaac. How's that? Maybe we'll throw 40 million in as well. Take it.
I like the Nunes interview this week. Yeah, 2 for the price of 1 for 150 million if he wants, and that pays for Isaacson. So, but yeah, it was mad. Nunes just joking about him going to Saudi this week in an interview, but it might be a bit more truth in that than we might know. So we'll find out.
Nunes is bloody hilarious. The club even put it out there. Just mad. We haven't even talked about the game. I mean, is there any point really? I guess let's talk. The goal that we conceded was poor. We talked about it already.
Switched off.
The Mo goal, the Mo assist was fantastic. for the Maka header was world class. Like, as a goal, superb.
The finish from Macadome, I think the angle, like that, he's just the way in which he's arced his header. Little Arms couldn't get it, could he? In the goal, needed Begovic in goal, really. T-Rex, where's the Newcastle fans when you need them with the blow up dinosaur?
So funny. So
but
funny.
it was maybe if you had Begovic in goal, might have saved that. But yeah, a great goal, mate. Yeah, I think we mentioned Diaz. I think Salah was spot on. But I think the one thing with Diaz that I loved as well was just his work rate. I know Chat already alluded to don't like him playing in the middle, but I think what I liked was just his utter aggression tonight. He was one of them Colombian lads, like the passion from him tonight. Like the first time I've actually seen Diaz in a derby absolutely give it to them properly. Like he was right in there. Like, and that's what you need. If you go out fighting, really, like, leave it on the pitch, really. And
he didn't have a good performance, but what you couldn't fault was how he fought. Like I said this in Discord as well. I was like, they're trying to rile him up. What they don't realize is he's blimmin' Colombian. That's the toughest that they're gonna get, man. You're not gonna get tougher than that.
Yeah.
Their mentality is next level. Come through the streets, man. That boy come through from nothing. Diaz, like he's come from nothing.
It's worked to the top.
Fought on the streets to get to where he has. Like you have to respect it. Like we so easily diss the players, right? We so easily say shit game, shit form, but where some of them have come from to get to where they are is incredible. Yeah. Like incredible. Most of them from South America, come from poverty, man, to do what they're doing now, and to show the fight on the pitch. You gotta say he was pushing them off. Like some of it was brain dead. Let me be honest. Some of it, like when they were jumping, he's pushing them. It's like, the fuck. You're not even making it like you're not even disguising this lad.
Was it in the first half when I think the replay showed he's not even got eyes for the ball. He's just like eyeing like it was whoever he felt it was a Tarkowski, and he just shoves him. Like, lads, you're right in front of the referee. What are you doing? But he's just
mad. The point is, still they were trying to give it to him to show him, hey, you're giving it us. We're gonna give it you as well. Problem was, the ref was blowing for everything that we did, majority of the times. But again, I don't want it to make it about that because I think Everton got punished enough as well. They got loads of yellows themselves. So it wasn't like it was just a one way. It was like 7-1 in yellows or something. It was pretty level on yellows between the two teams. So I just think the officiating overall was
spoiled the game. Spoiled the game for both teams.
That's exactly. And we just couldn't handle. I think there was the opportunity, Jack, to play the game. We had the opportunity, but we were doing stupid flicks and tricks and stepovers, and sometimes it worked with Mo and Zabozlai, right? But sometimes it wasn't coming off, and it was like Maka was doing it in the middle of the pitch, like in the center of the pitch, where we are weakest in transition because all of our players go forward, our fullbacks as well. You're losing it in the middle of the pitch. They get an easy way. Easy hoof ball, 2 against 2. If they win the header. By the way, Verge at halftime was 2 out of 6 for aerial duels. 2 out of 6. That's when I'm saying it was a real below par. I don't know what it was full time. I haven't seen the numbers, but halftime he lost majority of his duels. You don't see that normally.
You let emotion get onto the pitch tonight, mate, with Virgil. I think the one frustrating thing from all of us, and certainly Slot after tonight, be pacing up and down in his house after he's finally in his own home. He'll be analysing that game twofold, especially tomorrow and this week. But it's as we mentioned with Robbo and certain players within this team. I think the next evolution of this Liverpool team, as we see in the first half, was quite prominent, really, as obviously pictures have said there. Just even time waste, like the Everton and the experts are it, but just even on throw-ins, you got 5 minutes left to go. Just soak up the pressure. Like that is when a side's not doing that. That to me, when you watch an experienced Arsenal or European side where they're not doing it, we need to be a lot more streetwise in the next couple of weeks, really, for Liverpool, and that's where Arne Slot will be telling the players just be technically, tactically, Slot, he switched on, but in terms of the players' tactical application for the best part of the back end of the 20 minutes, even the whole entirety in certain phases of play, just so reluctant to just play the easy ball forward. Trent, when he come on, shambles, again, constantly trying to play the Hollywood ball. It does me head in when he does
See
that,
the
mate.
fine line though. 1
Yeah.
minute in a football game changes everything.
Yeah, it does.
And one kick, it was literally almost the last
Yeah.
kick of the game.
Last kick.
All we did was kick off and went forward, and they blew the whistle, the twat. Right?
Mm.
Basically, we would be reacting so differently to this game right now. I would have called it a smash and grab, by the way.
Yeah.
So that I would have been very consistent in saying that we were shit. Smash and grab is pretty much saying you were awful but won. Feels nice.
Yeah.
That's what champions do. We didn't do it.
Yeah.
Slot, Arthur says, is so good tactically the way he subbed Grav off to open up the pitch. This led to Salah scoring. The foul on Konate at the end, God forbid, VAR asking Bolivar to go look at the monitor. Yeah, they didn't. He didn't go to the monitor, did he?
Did he get told, chat? I couldn't hear with me commentary, but
no, he said at the end, God forbid, VAR asking him. Like, they didn't ask him.
Yeah.
They didn't ask him, and that's right, they didn't. Maybe they could have. I'd have been the very man to play in that game. I'm a no tricks. Yeah. Also, Konate didn't complain either. I don't think we can really complain. There was a really good one here. This one from Damo. How many times out of 100 does Tarkowski lash that ball and top corner? One. That's the flukeness of the winner as well. One time he will score that out of 100. He will lash that into row Z 99 times out of 100. Absolutely no doubt about it. And that's why sometimes it's even harder to take, because he could have lashed it and it could have gone miles. Yeah. And instead it flies into the roof of the net, and the keeper and Ali doesn't even have a chance really to save it. Ali's not given a chance on the first one on a one-on-one either by the defenders.
He's had to come out and quick, hasn't he? He's tried to close that.
So we have no chance with the 2 goals. You just got to take it on the chin, lads. And it's 7, and we didn't lose. Remember, that would have been really bad. We still gained a point on Arsenal. We still moved 7 points clear. And I say it again, it's like being 8 points clear because of the goal difference. Yeah. So it's not all bad. It could have been 10 on the other side. It could have been 10. But listen, I think we tried to cover everything. It was a shit game. It's been 52 minutes. I would like to try and get to bed early. I've had a long day. Yeah. And I want to get this one out of my brain. And tomorrow I'm going to be eating a lot of shit at work as well from fans, United and Everton fans. And it's going to be funny because I don't know what they're going to be laughing at me for. They're having shit seasons.
Yeah, we're 7 points clear. Just hold up like...
Yeah, I think Paolo says, let's just pretend we were 2-1 down. I think you can pretend as much as you want. It's not going to change that we weren't. Well, thank you very much, Jan. I'm so pleased that you say that this was better than the game itself. We really appreciate that. We do try. I just wanted to bring a level of, objectiveness to it, because sometimes we get really emotional with things. I think we need to take a step back and just say, we were shit tonight. It could have been better. We could have got lucky, but we have such bad luck. Remember Company scoring rocket against Leicester. Get Grobler to voodoo dance in the nets. Well, he needs to piss in the nets again. I think he needs to go and piss on Arsenal's nets, to be honest. Maybe we need to do the voodoo to Arsenal. Well, actually, maybe the voodoo is on Arsenal to keep getting injured. Let me just say, if we lose this league to an injury-hit Arsenal squad,
that'll be the worst league.
It's worse than 1989, dudes. Like, I've felt the pain. I was 10 years old, lying on my belly in front of the fireplace, watching Arsenal versus Liverpool live, 1989, post Hillsborough, not old enough to know the ramifications of what's just happened at 10 years old. And I saw Michael Thomas and Alan Smith score 2 goals at Anfield. And I'll tell you what, I don't think I'll ever replicate the feeling of that pain of watching football ever again. And as I got older and I understood what it meant more, it hurt even more and more, like what the players had gone through, the funerals they'd gone to, and, what they had to go through. And then they went through that pain. And then they went to Wembley and they won. Like, you just feel proud of that team more and more, right? Yeah. But what I don't want to happen this year is anything like that ever again. And I think you know, it probably won't be as bad as that ever, just because of what those players went through, and you can't compare it to what the City went through as overall. But and what those families went through, you know, just you can't compare it. But it would be really rough if Arsenal won this league, and you know, with us being 7 points clear and them having so many injuries. But I really don't want to even put that in the universe. I do think that we're going to have enough to do it. And remember, with Villa, that game happening now, we got 7 out of 11 home games at the end of the season.
That's huge. Like, we need to make Anfield an arena, mate. Like, it needs everyone going to grounds. The travelling cops being amazing. Even tonight, you could still hear them going strong. Like, just anyone going to grounds, or even if you're going to supporter clubs, going with your mates or your family, just get behind the Reds. Like tonight, of course, as we said on the reaction, it's point gained in Arsenal. Our game in hand, of course, but Arsenal will drop points. They're not going to go and win every single game. The main thing is, if the Arsenal do drop points, we need to be there. We need to be there, like we have already done, and got this 7 point clear gap. We just need to be there. We only do.
Damo, Michael Thomas running through the midfield, and you know what the next line was? It's up for grabs now. That line is etched in my. It's here. I can't get rid of that line.
Did you have to win by 2, Gags?
Yeah.
2 goals.
Win by 2. It was the last minute, 1-0. Yeah. We were knackered and mentally, physically, everything, right? And the line was, it's up for grabs now. I'll never forget the line. Ever, ever. Like, Damo just put that there, and that line just hit me. Like, it makes me emotional. It's just fucking, it was hard. We're never going to live that down. You know, absolutely. That's the line, man. That was the line. But
we'll shake our memories this season.
It's all good. It's all good. We're going to do this. I hope the lads will shake it off. Dude, they've shaken off things worse than this. Believe me. They've gone through Leicester. And no, was it Leicester and Man City with the company goal? Was it Leicester with Iheanacho? I think it was Leicester, right?
Yeah, it doesn't help when Iheanacho was.
And then they went. This team, most of this team, are Iron Men. They did that, right? And then the next Wednesday, we were playing Barca at home, and I was in that stadium, and I went to Bargy and I said, "Bargy, we're winning 4-0 tonight." Before the game, ask him. I said, "We're winning 4-0 tonight." And we had no Mo and no Bobby, and we won 4-0 that night. So let me tell you, this team's got some balls, big balls. Yeah, tonight didn't go away, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Slot with his 1 match suspension is going to do absolutely wonders in those stands. Anyway, he's going to be analysing every single game even more now. But yeah, it'll be ready.
Yeah, like, you know what? The pain makes you stronger. I think it makes you, the setbacks make you better. The loss to Nottingham Forest was needed early in the season because it really needed us to wake up and say, we can't play like this again. So this now hopefully wakes us up on a run to win 3 games in a row. I really, really hope, it's going to be really interesting. Don't be heartbroken, Harbunts. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Arsenal will drop points, including this weekend. Pip.
If that happens,
we hope. Pip, if it happens, come on Sunday. Come on the show. Join us. If it happens, you better be here. Post-match, we'll get you in. You can talk to us live. Thought Jax was going to say, make Anfield great again.
make it a European night.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Then we bought him, Michael Thomas. And he scored a cup winner for us. Still never forgive him, though. That was the spasm celebration, Gags. I know. Jack's like, what the hell are these guys on about?
I remember, like, I was -5 then. So
that makes me feel old. He was not even born for 5 years when that happened. Jesus.
Everton, last time Everton won a trophy was 95 as well. So just get that in anyway.
1995.
Trophy.
You say Arsenal drop points, but last time they went to Dubai, they went on a mad winning streak. Yeah, but last time they didn't have half a squad, bro. They didn't have half a squad, and they're going to have the Champions League coming back soon as well.
Can we talk about Everton's trophy cabinet having a space clear for the European trophy?
Yeah, absolutely.
That never actually did get a European trophy, but just unlucky.
Why do people seem so down? So we're not down.
Oh, we're not. No.
We're not down. We were just talking about the past and
Yeah.
Arsenal, and it just revokes bad memories for me. Sorry, I have. It was a tough childhood because since then we won one the next year, and after that, Man United took over. So it was a rough. Being a Liverpool fan was rough when I was in my teens, lads. It wasn't easy. It was really hard. And Klopp brought the joy back in the
Cool.
30s and 40s for me. So you know, I'll just say very, very blessed to be watching such a great Liverpool team. Regardless, I have seen the bad times. Real bad times. So let me tell you, this team is fantastic. Like it can't compare to some of the bad times. So, you know, it's still a really good team, and we're 7 points clear. So we've got a, yeah. A lot of people have never seen a good Everton. It's hilarious. Yeah. 1991, we stopped them. I think, wasn't it? They won it in 92. I'm sure. I don't like him. Oh, okay, now you do, yeah, because he's Leicester manager. He's probably going to roll over, to be honest, mate. They only had it. Yeah, agreed, dude, agreed. No slot interview yet. I don't think he is. He got sent off. Yeah. I think we should. We done an hour, mate. I think we'll be here all night talking old times and confusing the hell out of you. You know, you little kid. You know.
I'm 30 odd anyway, but it's been that space between Everton. Hang on, Everton haven't won a trophy in 30 years. Just enjoy that chat. Let's hope it's another 30 years more anyway.
Mate, look, I'm showing my age, getting grey now, and I'm on bloody YouTube. What a shame, you know. But yeah, it does hurt, guys. But it's not the end of the world. It's a derby.
We go
We've got
again.
to expect things like this to happen. It is, Waz. It's a one game. It's a one game for Waz. Why is Jans laughing at you being 30? I don't get it. Like, why?
It's everyone that's 30 in the chat.
He's got a baby. He's got a baby face. He's not 30. You know.
Ollie got a social.
Yeah. Well, don't mention him. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, we stopped in 91, 92. They won 92, 93. Fair enough, mate. Man United history, you can do all of that. We would love to, Palo. We would love to, but I really don't want to keep getting sad. Sad about Michael Thomas. Yes, absolutely. Paul Davies, that was really sad. Said 95 minutes. Who's doing it? Oh my god. So it was your fault, Joseph. Jinxed us.
Was that in Carragher's last game at Anfield? Was it when Yagioka whacked it from like 30 yards?
Oh, he was laughing at 30 years since Everton won anything, not at you. Sorry, mate.
There we go.
That's fine. We apologize, Jan. Everton won their trophy tonight. Joseph, I can't believe I scored. Call the goal. Stop. Don't call any more opposition goals, mate. When's the next show, lads? Enjoyed that. Very interesting. We are going to be doing Chat G&G tomorrow night first. So Chat G&G, me and Grizz Khan back on tomorrow. So that'll be fun because he was giving me shit. So that'll be interesting. And then we're back on Sunday post Wolves. It'll be me and Jack. Maybe Marco will join us, but we might. But Jack will be producing, so he'll be around. We'll see if Marco still wants to join. But yeah, most likely me and Jack for majority of the games, unless someone says they want to join me. But yeah, it'll be the two of us on post match. It should be post match Jack and Gags really. But yeah, YouTube will keep you young, Gags. You know what? I was thinking about dyeing it, but my kids said no. The kids would disown me if I dyed it, so no. Cuckoo Clock Trophy. These guys are never going to stop. We always have Carragher's tackling. One of the greatest moments. Oh my god, he cried like a baby. Oh dear, shame. This could have been the Salah derby. It could have been.
Salah's getting close to Henry's record as well. Was it now 6 more? How many assists did Henry get? 20. He was over 20 assists.
Yeah, he's got 14 now.
Yeah, so
he's a bit away yet, but a long way to go.
Plenty
Instead, it will be known as the Oliver being a Pratt derby. Absolutely. Grizz is the main man. Grizz is a lovely man, believe me. Okay, thank you, Jan. I like the hair. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Gonna have a haircut. I'm away next week, so I'm gonna. Well, no, I'm here next week. I'm away the week after, so I'm missing the Newcastle game, but otherwise I'm here for everything. And I might be going might, hopefully get a ticket to go to Carabao as well. So Jack, you might have to cover for the final. But we'll see. I might do something live. I need to talk to Greg and see if we can get some equipment to do it outside the ground, But we'll see. Get some mics attached to some iPhones or something and do it outside the ground. Hopefully we can do that. It's calling me salt and pepper now. Jeez, I'm getting old for sure. Damn. Yes, fingers crossed. I'm in the ballot. So fingers crossed. Unless someone does me a favor, I'm in the ballot. Let's see if I get something. That would be class outside Wembley doing a show. It would be fantastic. It really would.
Still 4,000 in here. Oh, Gags. Chat, if you're not already, if you're watching on X or if you're watching on Facebook, head over to the YouTube, please. We're trying to get to 10,000 as quick as we can this season, everyone. But give us a subscribe on YouTube, everyone. Let's see.
I feel better already, mate. Thank you, Palo. I really do. Will you be watching Champions Trophy next week, India, Pakistan? Next Sunday. Oh, wow. Is it in Pakistan? Are India going? I thought they weren't going, Raza. Is that definitely happening? Or is it in neutral? Like, tell me. I've forgotten because I'm not following like what's happening with the Champions Trophy. I heard India wouldn't travel, but are they traveling? If they are traveling, I'll be watching for sure next Sunday. That'll be fantastic. I think India playing in Pakistan would be amazing to watch if it ever happens again. I miss it. Actually, I miss the big test matches, which used to be absolutely amazing. Oh, that's a letdown, dude. That's a letdown, to be honest. I don't like them playing in Dubai. I really don't. Anyway, this shouldn't be cricket chat. We should move away. You've more chance of getting a Carabao ticket than finding a Carabao drink. Absolutely spot on. Who the hell are they? And with that, I thank you, Sam. It's in Dubai. I'll probably be watching. But by the way, I do love Pakistan cricket as well. I am an Indian fan, but I do want Pakistan to do really, really well. And cricket is much better with a strong Pakistan in it, to be honest. So I'm not one of those haters. I do want the rivalry to be as equal as possible because it makes it more fun. Just like Everton and Liverpool, it makes it a great derby. So maybe we'll start a cricket chat one day, but not today. I'm going to have to let everybody go. And Jack has been working since 7:30, or no, 6:30 or 7 o'clock today. It's coming.
I love
4
it,
hours.
mate. I love it.
So let's give Jack a round of applause, please.
No, don't need it.
He's working his ass off at Anfield Index, and he's only been here a few months, but he's really, really making a big difference for us. Look at the subscriber count. He's putting loads of shows out for us on video. He's making the YouTube stuff happen for us, as well as a few other people as well.
Not just me,
thank you
it's
very
everyone.
much.
Everyone.
Thank you very much for this, because you're making it happen. And I would be lost without you, buddy, on this show. Let me be true and honest. I'd be lost without you.
Yeah. No, thank you again, mate. I'm loving every minute. And yeah, like it's not just me, as Gag said, it's everyone in the background as well, Nina and Guy and everyone and everyone really that pitches in, does their shows. So chat, if you finish watching this video, head over and check out everyone's post-match Raw lads are doing their episode as well tonight. So that if you are a subscriber, get involved with that. It's great.
If you thought this was good, right? Post-match Raw is going to be fire tonight. Fire. Like fire. Make sure you listen to Post-Match Raw on Anfield Index. It's actually a podcast that we do, not a video, but I think some of it will be on here as well, right? On YouTube too, the show.
10-minute preview.
10 minutes of it will be on here. If you like it, you'll have to subscribe. So sorry about that. No, we're too busy being on here, dude. Sorry. I get tickets, but I've committed to doing this show for Anfield Index this year. And if it's a final, I'll probably try and get there, but I'm committed to giving you guys some entertainment. But with that last message from Damo, we're going to go. Thank you very much, folks. Jack, once again, thank you very much for joining me. Please don't be too disheartened, lads. I'm sure we're going to still go and do this league. So just need to keep on winning. Get those 3 points. Up the Reds. Thank you very much.